Okay. Hi everybody. It's Miss Devan and I've got my youngest son Beckam here with me today. Beckam, tell him how old you are.
5.
5. He's 5. And we are going to do a little tumbling class for you. This is Beckam's first tumbling class. Now he loves to flip and flop and tumble around on his own, but he's never done a class with Miss Devan before. So what I'm going to do, moms or dads, is kind of guide you and instruct you in ways that you can safely and carefully flip your little ones around and continue their tumbling training from home while we're out of the studio. So first things first, we always have to stretch, and it's a good idea for the person who's going to do the spotting, which is me, or you, mom, dad, big sister, big brother, whoever. So we're going to do the same stretches together so that way nobody gets hurt. So first we'll start on our tummy. Ready? So we're going to lay on our tummy this way. All right. Now we're going to push up and have straight arms. We're going to look up to the ceiling. Then we're going to bend our legs. And hold it there. You got to keep your arms super straight and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to do that one more time. So we lay all the way down. Push your arms straight up. Look up to the ceiling. Bend your knees and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. All right, let's sit up on our bottoms now. And we're going to put our legs out in front of us. And we're going to roll back and sit up. Beckam, let's turn to the side so they can see us do this. So you turn that way. Now we're going to put our arms up to the sky. What we're going to do is roll back and sit up. So we go like this. Roll back and sit up. Keep your arms up. Attaboy, good job. Keeping those arms up so we get our tummies nice and strong. So roll back, feels really good on your back. Sit up, strong tummy, good. Do it again, roll back. Sit up, strong tummy, good job. One more time, go back and sit up tall. Great job. All right, crisscross applesauce facing the front. Now, good job. Take your right arm across your body like this and hook it. Yeah, and pull. So that's going to stretch your shoulder out really good. And this will be y'all's left arm. So now we're going to take our left arm. This is y'all's right arm. Hook it. Pull. Kitty's getting into all your toys.
I don't care.
It's okay. Put your arms up to the sky. Now put one arm behind your head like this and pull it back. Grab your elbow. Good. Oh, it's a good stretch. Good girl. This is Violet. She's usually anywhere we are. The doggies are locked down in the bedroom because they would be down here too. Okay, and shake it out. All right, Kitty, that's not a good space to be. I'm sorry. All right, let's put our feet really far apart, Beckam. You've got a really good middle split. Look at this middle split. Good. Really big. Now sit up tall, super tall. And walk your hands out in front of you as far as you can. Ooh, that's a good stretch, isn't it? Let's count to 5 really fast. Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thank you. Good job. And put your feet together. Now sit up tall. Look at my body. Is it tall? Now fly like a butterfly or a dragonfly or an eagle or a dragon. Something that's flying up there. I don't know. Depends on.
I usually say a butterfly.
A butterfly? Cool. He's cool with butterflies. Me too. All right, now let's put our nose to our toes, or I like to really do our chin to our toes because it makes us reach longer. So really try. Now you can stop here. You're going to feel this really stretching the inside of your legs, okay? So lean forward as far as you can go. It's important to hold this so we're getting our legs super stretched so there's no injuries. And sit up. Now we're gonna do this fun. Shake your wrists. It's really important that we get our wrists good and warmed up. So shake them up and down. Now roll them around and round and round and round and round. Now push them this way and push them that way. Ooh. Now can you roll your head around and around?
I can do it fast.
Slow
Just
and
crack my
steady.
back.
Neck crack. That's good. Now look up to the ceiling, down to the floor, up to the ceiling, down to the floor. Now think about touching your ear to your shoulder, but you can't move your shoulder. Look towards the camera. Ear to your shoulder. Don't move your shoulder up. Ear to your shoulder. Other side. Good. One more time this way. And one more time that way. Good job. Okay. First things first, we are going to start with forward rolls. Almost everybody in the studio can do a forward roll. Beckam, you can do a forward roll. Now, if your dancer is a little apprehensive to do a forward roll for you at home, I'm going to show you how you would spot them. So let's stand up and let Mama help you one time. I know you can do it. We're just going to show them if they needed help. So what you would do is get behind your dancer, have them put their head all the way on the floor with their hands beside their head. Tell them to look at their belly button and don't stop looking at their belly button. And you just hold their hips and guide them forward. They will naturally roll if they look at their belly button. If they don't look at their belly button, then they're going to have a long neck and they're going to flop forward. So Beckam, show them, come stand in front of me and show them how you do it by yourself. Forward roll. Good job. Do one coming back towards me.
Okay.
Forward roll. Great job. Okay, now we're going to do something called a straddle roll. So remember how we did our middle split, our straddle split? We just did this. Face this way. Face this direction. Okay. So we started our straddle split. They're going to put their hands in front of them like he's trying to right now. You lift your bottom up, then they put their head down and then roll over. Ready? You got it. And that was it. So that's our straddle roll. Front roll, but in a straddle split. Now, do you think our legs get to bend at all the whole time? Huh? Did you poke your knee? That's old. You're good. Okay. So coming back to it, come back over here, Beckam. Let's show them one more time. Big straddle split. Well, let's go from a seated position. Sit down. Legs out to the side. Put your hands in front. Push that bottom up. Put your head down. Tuck and roll. Over. That's it. Great job. Okay.
No.
All right, next.
This
Something-
is not a good spot to be.
Oh, I know. Well, she was okay, but
You was laying right there and I was about to hit.
that could have been something. Okay, our next thing that we're going to do are our headstands. And we call these popsicles at the studio because the kids go upside down and then they freeze like a popsicle. So we don't get any wiggly wobbly noodle bodies or anything. They freeze like a popsicle. And oftentimes I'll ask, what color popsicle are you? Just to kind of make it fun. They enjoy it. So Beckam, if you'll stand up.
Okay.
Okay, you'll have your dancer face towards you. Okay, so you stand up and face Mama. This way. Good. They're going to bend over and put their head in between your knees. Just like that. Now hold on, B. Their fingers are going to be right in front of your kneecaps. Hands are all the way down on their floor. And then you're going to grab them by the knees and pull them up. So right now is when you're going to say, freeze, popsicle. And their bodies are going to stay frozen. We like straight legs with pointed toes. They keep their hands on the ground and they have a long, strong neck. And then we're going to help them down. Good. Give them a second to let the blood come back to the rest of their body. It's all done. Shake your head. And then we'll do it again. Okay? And sometimes if your dancer is doing it and they're, you feel like they've got good strength up there, I like to let them try it by themselves a little bit. Kind of just let go of my hands, not just completely let them loose, but Just kind of let them go and kind of guide and see how they're doing. We've got to make sure that their neck stays strong and their hands stay on the floor. That's the two most important things. So are you ready to try again? See if you can balance a little by yourself. Okay, so our head goes, you're facing me, head goes in between my knees, fingers in front of my knees. I guide them up. Now get those legs together. Now, Beckham's feeling pretty sturdy and strong. So I'm gonna let go a little bit. Ooh, look at him.
My first one.
Good job. And then try to catch them on the way down just so they don't splat. That was awesome, bud. Great job. Okay, now let's try, let's not go upside down again for just a second. Let's do, our barrel walks. They love the barrel walks. So what this does is help strengthen their arms, and it actually really is a muscle builder for us, the spotters, as well. But what we're gonna do is have them put their hands down, then we're gonna grab their ankles and we kind of walk them like a wheelbarrow. We encourage them to stay strong in their shoulders, not to sink in their back. So let's see how Beckam does on this, and maybe we can think of some other things. All right, put our hands down. Good. Now I'm gonna take your ankles and you're gonna walk on your hands. Now you don't want your head down. Good job. So we're just gonna walk towards this end of the room. And we're gonna turn around, wheelbarrow. We're gonna walk towards this end of the room. Turn around, wheelbarrow. Are you feeling strong?
Yes.
Good. Okay, turn around one more time. We can do it. Now once we get to the middle, let's put our head down and roll over. Whee.
Oh, that one.
Good job. Okay, so like I said, if you were doing that with me, you're going to be feeling the burn, and he probably was too. Okay, now are you feeling strong? Feel like we've worked up our muscles? Okay, so now we're going to do handstand. So we did our headstand, which is when they put their head between our knees and we guided them up that way. Then we did our wheelbarrows, so we worked on those arm muscles. And so now he's feeling ready for a handstand. So how we're going to do this is, Beckam, please stand up. Good. So you're down in this position on your knees. Your dancer is going to face the side where you are. Put your arms up. Now ask them to point one of their feet forward. So Beckam likes to point his right toe forward. He's right-handed. Most oftentimes it matches up with what hand they write with. Sometimes it doesn't. Just whatever they're most comfortable with. So he's going to point his toe. His hands are going to go down and he's going to kick his legs up. It's my job to just grab his legs. That's all I'm here to do. So ready, go. Hands down, grab his legs. So you see I've got both my hands and he's not moving his hands. He's straight up and down. And then I'm going to guide him back down to the floor. Nice and easy. Good. Okay, let's do it again. So stand up, arms up to the sky. Always they start up there. He's pointing his toe. He's ready to go. Here we go. He kicks up. I grab those legs. He's straight up and down. And then I'm going to let him go and guide him down. Okay, so after you've practiced your handstand a few times, let's go for back bend. Now, come here, B. On a back bend, this is a super easy one to spot. You'll just have your dancers stand up. They'll face you, so come towards the front of me. Ask that they put their legs on or their feet on either side of your legs. So I'm going to have his foot over here and over here. So his feet are on either side of my knees. Reach his arms up to the sky. Now my hands are going to go back here on his shoulder blades. I don't want to hold down here and have him bend backwards because that's going to put a lot of strain on his spine. So by grabbing his shoulder blades, I can guide him back safely. So I'm going to ask for him to look backwards towards the camera and touch the floor with his hands.
Oh, that hurts.
Oh, come on, it doesn't hurt.
Ow.
Now see how we are in a back bend, upside down, hands down, no head? And I'm going to bring him up on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, stand up. Yes. That wasn't so bad. That was his first back bend. Okay, let's try again. So we put our arms up to the sky. I grab his shoulder blades. He's ready to go. He looks back, touches the floor. Let him hold it for a second. It takes a lot of muscle to stay here, and he's ready. So I'm going to bring him up to a standing position. That was awesome. Good job. Okay. All right, so next, and Beckham's excited by this one. He likes to do cartwheels. So you ready to show a cartwheel?
Yeah.
Okay, so make sure parents or sisters, whoever, brothers, that you have a good open space to do this. You don't want them to kick any side tables or lamps over or anything like that. If you're outside, that's super. We just came up to their playroom because it's pretty much bulletproof up here. So Beckam is a righty, so he's going to go to this side. Okay, point your toe, and he does his hands down and kicks over. Go. Good job. That was awesome. Stand up and do it again. Like I said, he does his right, so he points his right toe, his arms are up, he goes, hands down, kick over. Good job, and that time he landed on his feet. That was great. Okay, so now parents, if your dancer is not sure they want to try that by themselves and they're asking for your help, let me show you how you would help them do that. So come here, bud. Okay, so if my dancer is a right foot, which he is, he points his right toe still, his arms are up. So I'm going to take my left hand and put it right here at his hip. I'm going to guide his hands down to the floor. As soon as I get his hands down there, or her hands, I'm going to grab this leg up and over and just kind of carry him in like a bunny hop almost. So they're not doing an actual split cartwheel, but they're getting the feel of what it feels like to start standing up, go upside down sideways with their hands down, and then carrying their legs over to the other side. Beckam, will you show them one more cartwheel so we can talk through it? Arms up, hands down, land on your feet. Now when you land in a cartwheel, you want to land how you started. Can you show them how to land how you started with your arms up to the sky? So if you start like this, you want to finish like that. Ready? Go. Reach up. Try it again. Do you understand? I want you to do the cartwheel, and then when you end, when you finish, your hands are up to the sky too. Okay, ready? Here he goes. Hands up. Yes, like that. High five, bud. Good job. Oh. There we go. Gotta make it count. All right, guys. I hope you had a good time. I know we did. We had fun doing some new tricks together. We're gonna finish up with maybe a couple crunches and a couple push-ups and maybe some jumping jacks. And Beckam is really good at all three of those things, so I'm gonna ask for him to demonstrate. So let's do 5 push-ups first, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Okay, lay back on your back. Okay, back all the way back. Bend your knees. Parents, you can hold their feet down so they can sit up and touch their knees 5 times. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, all the way up. 4, come on, 5. Good job. Now stand up and face me. Good job. All right, face me. I want to see 10 jumping jacks. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. High five, bud. Good job. Good job. We'll see you guys again soon. Bye.